What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon TCG Live today with my Bouffalant EX deck. We got a new Bouffalant in the white flare set, the black and white dual set, and it's a pretty cool colorless Pokemon with an ability that makes it pretty tanky and synergizes pretty well, of course, with the other Bouffalant that already has an ability that makes basic colorless Pokemon tanky. So if you haven't seen Bouffalant EX yet, it's got 220 HP. Boofer is its ability. I think that's how you say it. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. And then its attack, Gold Breaker, does 100 damage for 3 colorless energy. And if your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this attack does 100 more damage. So 200 for 3 of any energy. And then Boofer, like Bouffalant, makes it take 30 less damage and is weak to fighting, and it's got a 2 retreat cost. But with this other Bouffalant, its ability Curly Wall, as long as you have at least one other Bouffalant in play, I believe it has to be a single prize Bouffalant. I don't think Bouffalant EX counts, but I could be totally wrong on that. I haven't tested this the most to actually see if that would work, but I think Bouffalant EX doesn't count as Bouffalant, but I might be wrong. All of your basic colorless Pokemon, so Bouffalant EX, takes 60 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. The effect of Curly Wall doesn't stack, and it's after applying weakness and resistance. So with Curly Wall Bouffalant in play with 2 of these guys, we have the Curly Wall active, and then with this guy, we have the Boofer ability. We're taking 90 less damage from attacks, which is pretty insane. We don't have the highest base HP stat, or HP stat, but with like a Hero's Cape or a Bravery Charm, we'll be at 320 HP or 270, and we'll be taking 80 reduced damage. So this guy's pretty tanky. And as you can see, we're going to be playing it kind of like Tank Terapagos was played, of course, with like Noctowls and Fan Rotom and the Ditto, and just to help you get all your colorless Pokemon out, because these guys are 100 HP basics, so they're searchable off of Fan Call. Well, they don't have to be basics, but they have 100 HP or less, so they're searchable off of Fan Call. So it's just an easy way to get our Bouffalants out, as well as have a nice draw engine with Hoothoot and Noctowl, or searching for the cards that we need in the given situation or whatever. And then Ditto is a nice card to help us get started to get our basic EXs out. Once during your first turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may search your deck and choose a basic Pokemon you find there except any Ditto. If you do, discard this Pokemon, all cards attached, and put the chosen Pokemon in its place. So we would go Fan Call with Rotom, say Rotom's in the active or whatever. Then we would retreat into the Ditto and then probably get a Bouffalant EX ideally, but sometimes you have to get the Terapagos EX because you need to have a Terra Pokemon down, and which Terapagos is for Noctowl to use its ability Jewel Seeker. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand, you evolve one of your Pokemon. If you have any Terra Pokemon in play, you may search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. I've been testing it a little bit, not as much as I could, but it's pretty straightforward. It's very similar to Tank Terapagos, and I wanted to show it off. I've been having some fun with it, so let's go over the rest of it real quick, and then we'll get into the games. I'll put the full list on the screen so you can see it real quick. Some things that I don't have that I was thinking about putting. Main thing that I saw in a lot of Tank Terapagos decks was they were using Prime Catcher. I wanted to use Hero's Cape though, just because it's kind of fun with the Bouffalant, and if we're trying to tank hits, 220 HP with an 80 damage reduction, you know, we're not going to tank a hit from Gholdengo or Raging Bolts. And I actually haven't played against either of those as I've been testing, so we'll see what happens when we play against them. Additionally, Ursaluna Blood Moon would be a nice attacker to have in here, since it also gets the damage reduction from being a colorless Pokemon. And it'd be nice against like Raging Bolt to maybe close out the game. I think you can have problems with things are just getting one-shotted. You're not going to have an attacker because we need 2 energies for Terapagos or 3 for Bouffalant. And it, you know, if you're not able to play Crispin, you can't attack, so Ursaluna would be nice. Also Clefairy for Dragapult, but I want to attack with the Bouffalant EX, so that's why I'm like intentionally not putting Clefairy in here. But Clefairy one-shots Dragapult, and we play the Psychic Energy anyways. We're playing it for Crispin, but or to attack with Munkidori, but Clefairy EX hits Dragapult for weakness, and we're gonna have a big bench. We also have Area 0, so you know, that's a card, but we're attacking with Bouffalant today. So all right, let's go over the list and then we'll get into the game. So we got the Latias, free retreat on our Bouffalants who have 2 retreat, or just to be able to pivot between guys and try and tank hits. Then we have 2 Munkidoris. If you could put more of these in here or find ways to like power them up, get the energies on them, just because with the damage reduction, we're only going to be taking, like, from Dragapult's Phantom Dive, we're going to only take 110 damage, or from Grimmsnarl's 180 thing, we're going to only take 90 damage with all of the damage reductions, I think. So Munkidori can, like, almost heal off completely the damage that we've taken, making Munkidori like really good. On the opposite end of that, or on the other hand though, opposing Munkidoris are really annoying because we're not going to do a lot of damage. We're not going to one-shot things with Bouffalant or Terapagos, and they can just move the damage we heal off with Munkidori ourselves. So as you'll see, we have a lot of boss in here, but Munkidoris aren't going, I mean, we'd have to have 4 Munkidoris in play to knock out an opposing Munkidori. And yeah, so it's difficult to get them powered up though, because we need to get the energies on the Bouffalant. You can't power this guy up in a single turn without like energy switch plus glass trumpet. So yeah, 2 has been all right. I haven't even consistently gotten the second one out, but 1 is easy, but getting more than 1 is sometimes difficult. 1 Fez, I wasn't sure, but a lot of the tank Terapagos decks, I think all of them were playing this, and it's like, we're trying to be a tank deck, but if we get knocked out, you know, Fez is great. Also, I think they could just go around our Bouffalant and knock out stuff, so I don't think you'd want to put Fez down until you need it, but if you can benefit from the +3, you know, it's pretty nice to have. Then we have the 3 of these guys. I was only playing 2, but I saw a bunch of the tank Terapagos decks were playing 3, so we have 3. It's also nice because we don't have so much recovery, and just being able to draw into it is also kind of nice, but we don't have a lot of recovery for guys or energies if they get discarded off the bench, like if our stadium gets bumped or if they get knocked out. So having 3 means we don't need to recover it with our only Night Stretcher. Then we got 2 Bouffalant EX. Instead of like, I think tank Terapagos would have 3, we're going with like 2 of these just so we can benefit from Noctowls and Glass Trumpet in Area 0, but we're really trying to do the Bouffalant thing. I don't think you need more than 2 though, because yeah, hopefully you're just gonna be able to go with 1 for a long time and then attack with maybe another one or Terapagos or whatever. Like I said, I think in really bad matchups, like Garchomp, I didn't even mention. Like Gholdengo and Raging Bolt are one thing, but Garchomp, we have no chance because I believe they also play Watchtower, so we're weak to fighting, and they're going to turn off all of our abilities for colorless Pokemon. You could put a Teal Mask Ogerpon in for that too. That was one other thing, but too many things. The 1 Ditto, it's nice. 2 Fan Rotom, it's just so we can get started pretty much, because we want to go first and we want to get the Noctowls down or get the Hoothoots down and get a nice setup. So 2 Fan Rotom and then 4 for Hoothoot and Noctowl. 2 Terapagos because we need it to do Area 0 and benefit from the Noctowls and the Glass Trumpet. Onto the trainers, we have 1 Poffin with 4 Ultra Ball and 4 Nest Ball. Maybe you don't need 4 Ultra Ball, but I'm just going with maxed out things plus the Poffin to give ourselves the best start possible. To get the Rotom, to get an EX, maybe in the active. We'll need to get Latias down if we don't have energies, or we start one of these guys. 2 energy switch with 1 Glass Trumpet. Glass Trumpet is great, but I found I wasn't really losing energies. I wasn't having them get discarded with surviving hits, and also not playing like the most amount of energies. We're playing 8. I did have 9 at first, but still energies don't get discarded. The only time like maybe would be your very first turn if you retreat into the Ditto, but besides for that, we'll have Latias in play at some point, probably soon, because we can't retreat guys otherwise easily, and then energies are just getting stuck on our guys. And with trying to tank hits, the energies are just staying on our Pokemon. So Glass Trumpet, I think, is good as a one of, because then it does give you a way to, if a guy gets knocked out, put those energies back in play. But I think the more important energy kind of acceleration, or whatever you want to call it, card is Energy Switch, because with Crispin and the Glass Trumpet and just having the Munkidoris and Latias, we have opportunity, like we're able to retreat from one Bouffalant into another. Energy Switch, Crispin, you can use Energy Switch to move an energy from Munkidori to another Munkidori, or able to move an energy from Terapagos or Bouffalant to Munkidori and then attach another energy to the Bouffalant. Say you already had a dark energy on the board. It just gives you flexibility with moving the darks around or getting a guy powered up or pivoting between attackers. So I think Energy Switch is a little bit better than the Glass Trumpet, and I like the numbers of them. Then we have 1 Night Stretcher for recovery. Things shouldn't hopefully be dying, and you don't need to have a full bench since we're not just trying to attack with Terapagos. So although I don't think Tank Terapagos played more than 1 Night Stretcher anyways, but yeah, one of these has been fine. You just have to keep track of it. And then 3 Area 0. 3's been fine. Lively Stadium is another stadium that would be kind of cool, and maybe you could use it, you know, bump your own Area 0, get rid of liabilities. But because I've been needing to have so many things on the bench, and I haven't, you know, experimented as much as I probably could, I'm just going with Area 0 and no Lively Stadium. Then for the supporters, we have 3 Crispin, 2 Iono, 2 Research, 1 Turo, 1 Penny. I think that's all pretty standard or something similar for Tank Terapagos from what I was looking at. Crispin, you don't need to play as often since we're only like going to hopefully attack with one thing for a little bit, but you do need to find it and have access to it. The Ionos and Researches are great if you just kind of need to play a draw supporter. It gives you some hand disruption as well. And then Penny and Turo are both good in different situations. Penny's only for basics, but it also gets to keep all the cards that are attached to it. But Turo can pick up a Noctowl or pick up something and just remove it from the board that you don't need to play, have in play, or that doesn't have anything from it. It's able to be played on any Pokemon as well, which is just pretty important. So both are nice to have. And then we have 3 boss. I think 2 boss is what was usually being run. And like I said, people were running Prime Catcher. I was seeing some with Counter Catcher, but I'm going with 3 because, like I said, opposing Munkidori are super annoying. And I was kind of going quicker than a lot of the decks I was playing against when I was testing, against a lot of the stage 2 decks, of course, and against like Budu or whatever. You know, they're putting up stuff that they don't really care about. And if you can just chase down, especially Munkidori's, or just chase down the guys that they're trying to set up, chasing down a Frostlass could be a thing as well. I like having the bosses so that we can just kind of take knockouts. Also with the not one-shotting things with the 200 damage we're doing with this, or the 240 at most we're doing with this sometimes. Boss is nice to be able to actually get knockouts. Then we have 1 Charm and 1 Hero's Cape, just to be able to put 1 on the Bouffalant and 1 on a Terapagos, pretty much is what I've been doing. And then we have 8 energies. I kind of want 9, but you don't need that many at the same time. So we have 4 Darks and then 1 Grass, Lightning, Water, and 1 Psychic. We want to have different energy types for Crispin, but we also want to have Darks pretty much all the time to be able to attach to Munkidori if we have a monkey on the board without a dark energy. So that's why I have so many darks. With all of the different varieties too, we could use Crown Opal, but I don't really want to be honest. So they're just there in case. And then the Psychic would let us do Mind Bend if we really want to. So that's the deck. It's a pretty fun, silly deck with the tanking Bouffalant. There's plenty of things that can still KO it and could be a big issue, and there's cards that you could probably tech into here if you're actually trying to like be prepared for a lot of things. But I'm just trying to attack with the Bouffalant, be able to maybe pivot into another one if we need to, heal it with Munkidori, get set up consistently, chase down the opposing Munkidoris. That's kind of our strategy. So let's hop into the games and hopefully be able to show it off. All right, hopping into this first one here, up against supposedly a fire deck. Armor Rouge, maybe? Ho-Oh? They do have a one-shot attacker in the, what's his name at the end of the game, Reshiram. But I don't know about early game if they do. I mean, there's Iron Hands, and then there's Ogerpon Wellspring. And Wellspring actually is not great against us, I don't think, because all of our guys take reduced damage, and including on the bench, I believe. So like, they're pretty tanky. So like this Hoothoot, once we get our Bouffalants down, will have 130 HP. I mean, they could still snipe stuff and that'd be annoying, but maybe it's Typhlosion. Secret Box. TM Evo. We got some balls. We got Crispin. Oh, it's Dragapult. All right. It was not too bad. I think we just Nest Ball. First for the Rotom. We'll retreat into the Ditto. We could also Nest Ball for, I think, Terapagos, and we hold the Ultra Ball. We can go Ditto into Bouffalant. Then we'll have our Terapagos down, and then we have the Ultra Ball in our hands. We could get Budu'd. We have the Cape. Stretchers in our hands, okay. We will need a, something I just thought about. We will need the ability to go like attach Crispin to Bouffalant, or Crispin, whatever that thing is called, Trumpet. And the Trumpet only works on the bench, so maybe we want to put Terapagos in the active spot instead. And we'll just hold the Ultra Ball for Noctowl. They could Budu us, but I definitely think we want the Hoots. Oh, fuck, we already had one. I should have grabbed the Noctowl. Whoops. Yeah, that was an accident. I should have grabbed the Noctowl. Alright. We'll retreat. We'll turn this into Terapagos. Yeah, I should have a Noctowl in my hand right now. And a Nest Ball for Bouffalant. And maybe they'll Iono me anyways. Now we can attack with Terapagos with Crispin. And we can Ultra Ball for Noctowl. And we have an energy in the discard, so we could use the Trumpet. We will need Latias. Alright, let's see. Whoopses, we should have a Noctowl in our hands. Puffin. Oh, it is Typhlosion. Did we see Ethan's in their first hand or no? Oh, good. Haha! I think we had everything we wanted down, so. Alright, we have a Nest Ball for Latias. An Ultra Ball for Noctowl. And yeah. Seems pretty good. Then we can start attacking with the Boof. We also have a little Boof in hands. I think we discard our second Boof and Crispin for Noctowl. Then we'll only be able to Trumpet for one energy. But maybe we top deck an energy and we Ultra Ball it away. But if we do top deck an energy, maybe we'd rather get rid of a... Then we would maybe keep the Crispin, I mean. Get rid of energy, Bouffalant EX. Let's see. Looks like they're TM-Evoing with the active. And they have a Dracloak in their hand and one other card. And a boss. Okay. How many Ethans are down? 2 Ethans are down already. I don't think they can knock out a Bouffalant. Also, I was re-listening to the intro. I'm pretty sure I said 80 when I meant to say 90 like a million times. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll get rid of these. For that. Do that. And of course we can attack easier with Terapagos. But we're not trying to do that. We only needed this, right? Crispin is good for Munkidori. Maybe we just get Area 0 here. Our hand is dead, but we're gonna start taking prizes. So I think this is fine. You go Crispin, grab a Dark and a Psychic. Put that in the hand. Put that on that guy. Put that on that guy. Put that on that guy. Nest Ball for the Latias. Retreat. And I don't know if they know we have either of these cards in our hand. I think I would just want to play one of them. And I think the Boof is who I would rather have down. In case we get hand disrupted. Probably won't. But I think we want that down. And then we can hit him with the Gold Breaker. Turn 2 Bouffalants. The only thing we're missing, well, we're missing a couple things to help us tank, but we're missing another little Bouffalant and a tool. There's a little Bouffalant. Nice. Oh, shit. This... I just realized this thing isn't going to knock out Typhlosion. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, Terapagos would be much better to be attacking with right now, but we wanted to go in with the Bouffalant first. If they're playing Dragapult, this guy would be kind of okay. Thankfully, they literally didn't have anything in their hand, so that's pretty good, and they had to sacrifice the Dracloak. And they're just using Ethans right now. They are evolving the active. And the bench. Is the other Ethans in their hands? Yeah. One there, one there. Stop making that sound. Nice. Well, let's see. Hey, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. Okay. All right. We're going to be needing to go Terapagos next. We have Crispin Boss. Terapagos will be able to tank a hit from this. So I think we hit this, and then we'll try and Munkidori kill it, maybe. Oh, wait. Yeah, we don't want this on Bouffalant. Maybe Hero's Cape would be better, but I think this will be enough with the 60 damage reduction. And then now I'm like, do we just put the Lightning on this instead? Because then we're going to boss and try and kill... Is that even necessary? They're kind of... they will kind of have time to power up a second one. But I don't think we'll have any other way to get this guy going. If we had an energy switch in our hand right now, we could pivot into Terapagos. All right, I think I do put this here. Oh, wait, if I top deck energy switch, I guess. Yeah, we'll just hit into this. And maybe this is fine and we'll boss their Dracloak. If I put the Dark there, though, then we would have been able to energy switch. We haven't played any energy switch yet. We could, like, Munkidori energy switch. And then we just take out their draw. Dang it. All right, see you, Rotom. Although Rotom could kill this. We have another Rotom. We get rid of those, and then Munkidori. We have extras of all of them. So, and yeah, Gravity Mountain doesn't affect our basic Pokemon. Oh, wait a second. So now they're in range of 2 Munkidoris. That's pretty good. That gives us away to an extra prize. Oh, wait. I'm going to bump it, though. Dang it. Yeah, and I have no way to get 2 Munkidoris on our board currently. So... what are we going to do? I don't know if I want to put down Fez or any other stage 2s. I do think I want to bump this. They have no damage on the board to move. We're just going to put that there. I mean, I could have... No, we can't get another Bouffalant going. Well, okay, we could if we were to use Energy Switch right now. I could KO this Typhlosion with a Bouffalant, but that doesn't make sense. Okay, maybe I Iono them. No, I wanted the boss, the Dracloak. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know what to fucking do. Hero's Cape, we already have a tool. Energy Switch. I think we're going to need another Terapagos next turn already. So maybe we get Energy Switch and Night Stretcher? I'm not sure. Just gonna boss this guy. And maybe I hold the hand and hope they don't hand disrupt me. I probably shouldn't have played the Noctowl. I kind of don't want to play this because maybe there's a chance. But no, we can't get two Munkidoris on the board. Maybe they go around me and KO Latias for some reason. Or maybe I top deck. It's possible I could top deck Turo. Oh, maybe I should have grabbed Turo. If I got Turo, I could knock out... Yeah, I should have gotten Turo. Also, they just put up this guy. So that gives us time. To now we can knock out that guy with Munkidori damage. I think it made sense to put up the damaged one, but maybe they don't think I can knock it out. All right, another one of these. Yeah, if I had Turo or Penny, I'd be able to... No, I wouldn't be able to attack and do that. I'm gonna need to use Crispin. All right, they researched. We lost a counter catcher. I lost a counter catcher and they're down a boss. Okay. Maybe we just hold what we have here and... No, because I'm not going to have any damage on the board. I can knock them out with a little Bouffalant. Man, I really want to be able to... I think I Nest Ball for Munkidori. Or I could Nest Ball for... I would have needed the Nest Ball for Terapagos. And played Night Stretcher for Munkidori, but I don't want to play Night Stretcher for Munkidori. We can play Night Stretcher for Terapagos if we really need it. And then we're knocking them out, right? Yeah, 150, thanks to their stadium. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this. Then hopefully I can take a hit at some point and knock that guy out. Now I'm not playing a supporter though. All right, I'm gonna play this. Oh, thank God. All right. Well, I'm glad I played that now because we only have the one energy, and then we'll use Night Stretcher attachment, Night Stretcher, or energy switch, Night Stretcher attachment to attack with the next one. Right. I think this works. Then we can boss next turn. Are they gonna counter catcher? Sacred Ash, Brave Bangle. I want to be able to attack with a non-EX. But now we need the other Terapagos. Do they play Dragapult? Okay, good. Right, so we're gonna go to 2. Yeah, they'll win if they have a boss on my Latias. Unfortunately. Maybe I should have just pivoted into another Terapagos here. But I'm gonna need to take an extra prize sometime. I guess if I was just denying them prizes too, that would have been better than not. Okay, that's decent. Night Stretcher for Terapagos. Or I could go Bouffalant. No, we can't. We can't go Bouffalant, sorry. All right, no, we have to go for this. Do this. Energy switch. Boss up Dracloak. And yeah, we're not gonna get killed. We can penny. I don't know how many energy switches I have left. And then if we can just knock this guy out with Munkidori and then knock out the active. Like if we draw a dark energy, we can win. But if they have boss, we would just lose. We have no more dark energies. We need energy switch energy. Oh, we lose to the Bangle. I forgot about that. Well, yeah, I think I could have maybe just gone with the pivoting between strategy, but yeah, that's also a difficult matchup or a difficult situation because we're having to tank hits and figure out how to get an extra prize since they're attacking with single prizers. I think I was attacking though turn 1. But then the problem was, or as soon as I was attacking turn 2, but the problem was Bouffalant didn't KO Typhlosion. All right, have to keep that in mind. Against single prize attackers, Bouffalant sucks. Bouffalant can't knock out Munkidori, man. What the hell? Okay, I didn't realize that. If they have a Frostlass in play, we could. But yeah, we can't knock out Typhlosion. Can't knock out Munkidori without Frostlass damage. Or own Munkidori. Alright, pretty good start again. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to use Ditto. Huh. I mean, I could Rotom, but we're not going to be able to get out. I think I want to start this. But we're not going to be able to get out Terapagos, so maybe I just nest ball for Terapagos. That seems okay. Better than nothing. We're not going to be using Rotom, I guess. But we have everything in the hand, so... And we're up against Excalibur. Something. Just gonna hold area 0 in case we need to bump stadiums for some reason. Maybe they play Artisan, we can get out another Owl. Oh yeah, we're gonna want to bump stadiums. They're playing the Team Rocket stuff. We don't knock out Chien-Pao with Bouffalant. And we're also not gonna be able to attack. Excuse me, because we need energy switch, trumpet combo, and no energy is on a discard pile. All right. We got Evo. We're just gonna draw. Okay. Cool. Let's see what we top deck. That's not bad. We could go in with Terapagos. But Terapagos will be our better attacker versus Chien-Pao. I mean, we're definitely playing this, I think. Is there any way we could attack? I don't think so. I can get Nest Ball and Crispin, and we already have Crispin, so I can get Research for next turn. Or I get Poffin, but that doesn't guarantee get us anything. Or I get Charm and hope they can't KO. Oh no, we don't have 2 boofs down. Well, I wanted to get another Nest Ball. I don't know where it went though. Did we prize our other 2 Nest Balls? I think I just panicked and didn't find it. Oh, we did. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have gotten a Research instead. We'll get a Dark and a... Oh, we also prized our Grass. Should I pretend like I'm going to be able to do it? No, that'll make them like really want to get the knockout. We'll just like do this. Maybe they won't care that much about getting a knockout. And yeah, this isn't looking great. I should have probably grabbed the Research instead. I was thinking though, if I get a boof. All right, energy switch. If they don't get the knockout for some reason, but they're gonna have 2 energies off of this, 1 in the discard pile. They just need 1 more energy. But they do need Rare Candy Baxcalibur still, so maybe. Oh, cool. I don't know what they're bossing. Terapagos definitely makes more sense to knock out, I think, but I will gladly take it. Cool. I believe they need the same amount of energies to knock out this, and we're not retreat locked or nothing, so... All right. They're probably tilted like I am, learning to play a new deck. All right, getting into game number 3. The Typhlosion game was kind of close, I think, right? We had taken 4 knockouts. Yeah, I just totally didn't realize we weren't going to be knocking them out until it was too late with Bouffalant. I like this Victini coin. I got the Victini deck box going myself right now, which does, you know, is misleading. I'll be honest. Not playing a fire deck or Victini, but speaking of fire decks, Ho-Oh could be kind of funny with Bouffalant. Ooh, we just get to start Ditto. That's nice. And we have Nest Ball Crispin. That's pretty good. And we top deck Research. All right, so we'll Nest Ball for the Boof. We're gonna get Hoothoot Noctowl, or just double Hoothoot Boof. So we already have a Noctowl in our hand. Earthen Vessel is something that could be interesting. Let us use the trumpets easier. We have Hero's Cape. We have the Nightman. Is the trumpet in there? It is. All right. And we'll turn this into Terapagos, I think. We want Terapagos in the active. Is Latias prized? Latias is prized. Well, we can knock out their Fez potentially, so. And then I think I just play both of these down. We don't need to have bench space for Latias, so. And we can Crispin, Noctowl. How many? And we just need 2 more guys on our bench. We have Nest Ball, Ultra Ball. We may have enough cards. We could just get a Nest Ball off of Noctowl. Yeah, it's annoying we can't attack with Bouffalant here. I wish we could. And we wouldn't knock this thing out. I wonder if we're gonna get item locked. Is this an item locking deck? Is it Eevees? They do have Eevee sleeves. Maybe it'd be worth running a Poffin or a balloon in this deck. All right, we're up against Gholdengo. Well, we might be just caping Terapagos then. I think they could struggle to knock out Terapagos. I definitely want to Crispin. We'll get a Dark out and the Psychic probably, maybe, or maybe the Water, Grass, or Lightning. And then we'll knock out for Hero's Cape. Area 0. Dark Grass. They shouldn't play Hand Disruption though, right? So it'd probably be fine to not play the... How many Area Zeros are on the deck? 3? I kind of want to cape this and just hope they can't knock it out. Or we save the cape for... We can save the cape. We could just do Charm. Honestly though, the first knockout I think is even better that we prevent this one. Or more important. Then we don't need to power up another attacker for longer. And I'm not going to play the Area 0. Just beat him down. Cool. So they have to do 400 damage to get a KO here. If we didn't have the cape, they would only have to do 300? Is that right? We go from, we're 280? No, they would, it's just a 50 difference. Yeah, we would be at, yeah, we're at like 390, it would be 340. So it's a 50 damage difference, which could be the difference between a knockout. Oh no, they're gonna stall me. Well, that's a little annoying. They're definitely stalling. Well, we'll see. I definitely don't want to research, but I guess we could. But it's like we're not going to really get anything out of... I mean, we'd maybe get an energy to manually retreat whatever it is that they're going to boss up and trap right now, which is definitely our Bouffalant. Or Counter Catcher. Maybe I should have saved the Noctowl because then we could Turo this. Maybe we'll just draw a Noctowl. Nest Ball. We're losing just a Hoothoot. I guess we're not losing that many things. Oh wait, and we can just play it. We're just losing boss. It's fine, I think. Dang it. Well, we got it knocked out, so we're fine for next turn. And we have Turo in hand, so we're okay. We didn't lose our Night Stretcher. We just lost a boss. And they still haven't seen that we have the boof, the big boof in the deck. Yeah, if I didn't play Noctowl the previous turn, we would have not been in that situation. And I probably am not playing Noctowls the best because I need to practice more and learn when to play them and not to. But I don't know, it sounded good to protect the Terapagos with the cape. Fortunately, we can't like Iono them and Turo this turn. I think we're just gonna play Turo though. I don't think I'm gonna play Noctowl. Energy Switch is cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna Turo. I don't know what's happening over there. And then we will knock them out. I don't know if Penny's in the deck. Hopefully it is. It's also unfortunate we haven't found any extra energies to just like, we could just put an energy on something. Maybe too many supporters. I mean, like I've got 2 Ionos and a research. We definitely don't need those in our hand. Energy Search Pro gets 1 of every energy. Is that what it is? Energy Search Pro. Any number of basic energy cards of different types. Okay. So I get them 8, right? I can't remember how many different ones there are right now, but they could knock us out. And also this is where Ursulin would be good because we could boss Genesect or Fez for game. They are going to start one-shotting things. Possibly, probably. But hopefully they don't, and we're able to get some energies on another attacker. Because I don't see being able to attack next turn. Okay, I think they're trying to find energies, and then they're going to play Energy Search Pro. They need 8. That's 5. They definitely have some in there, in their hand. They could have prized 1 or 2. Yeah, what are they missing? Grass, Fighting, Psychic. Is that it? All right, they got it. Maybe I put up Fan Rotom, actually. If only we had an energy in our hand right now, we could just hit him with Fan Rotom and then knock him out with Bouffalant the next turn. Well, maybe we get an energy. Nope. All right. Well, I can Ultra Ball away. Munkidori. Although a Munkidori would be good. But we could boss. I'm going to Iono. We're going to Ultra Ball for Terapagos. Then be able to Noctowl. Oh, but then we're just going to need to find an energy off of Iono. Is shrinking their... no. Yeah. Shrink their hand doesn't do a whole lot. Should I not even play the owl then? I think let's do this. Maybe we get Bouffalant instead. No, we need Terapagos. And well, maybe we could find a the trumpet. Could get Nest Ball Trumpet and then Iono. Trumpet, Nest Ball, and we still have one energy switch in the deck, right? Just in case, then we can for sure hit them. Iono. Then we just need Crispin to knock him out with Bouffalant next turn. I don't know how many stadiums they play, but I think they have Levincia. If I play Fez is much easier for them to knock out. I think I may have everything I need in my hands. I think I want this on this. Night Stretcher can get us Noctowl. Yeah, and I want them to have to knock out Fan. I don't want them to chase down these things right now. I'm just gonna Assault Landing. Then we can KO with Bouffalant. And then hopefully they can't one-shot Bouffalant. And then we can KO Fez. Or Genesect for game. We also need one turn of Munkidori to be able to put them in range. So we need to survive a hit. Or we just Terapagos. Okay, they're getting Scissor set up. Which is not great. Hopefully they also don't have Air Balloon. Because if they pivot... we're not going to be able to knock out the active Gholdengo. Come on, with a Air Balloon, please. Now we Night Stretcher for Crispin, or for Noctowl, then we'll get Crispin, Bravery Charm. And there goes one superior. We do have our other Iono still too, so we could do a hand disrupting play later. Okay. They lose Scissor. If we top deck an Energy or Noctowl, we could just Iono here instead, which would be really nice. Please don't have the Dark Energy. Son of a bitch. All right. Damn it. Now we have to go Terapagos. Probably. And see where they put the damage. If they leave it on our guys, we can move it back. Nope. All right. So we need a full bench and Crispin to knock him out with Terapagos. Which it's possible. And then we'll still need the Bouffalant Munkidori combo to knock out Fez or Genesect. Yeah, opposing Munkidori, dude. The worst. Alright. I mean, they're having to get rid of... Or maybe they did it on purpose to get rid of all the energies? They use Cypher at the end of their turn. They'll be able to draw 3 cards. They'll have 7 in hand. Or no. They'll have 8 cards in hands. So they'd definitely be able to play 2 Cyphers and knock out a Bouffalant. And they already have some energies in their hand. So yeah, we just need to knock out stuff. So I think we have to put this up there. And I think I want to Crispin first. So we're gonna Night Stretcher for Crispin, or for Noctowl, then we'll get Crispin. Crispin Nest Ball. Or even Poffin instead for an owl. No, we have no more owls. Well, we'll get the Nest Ball for Munkidori. And then we need Boss. We need to be able to knock out one of those little guys over there. All right. We'll get those, sure. Or we'll just leave more different ones in the deck, just in case. All right, and we'll be benching this. Unless I'd rather just put down Fan Rotom. I can Ultra Ball away Noctowl Bouffalant for Fan Rotom. But that shouldn't make a difference because they're at 3 prizes. It would get it out of my deck though. And there's literally nothing else I need in the deck. I'm not going to attack with another Bouffalant, so... Oh, wait a second. There's a Noctowl, there's a Hoothoot prized. All right, I shouldn't have done that, but still I'm gonna have to bench something. There's still a Noctowl in the deck, so sure. And then this guy's gonna have 280. This guy's gonna have 300. It makes no difference, so we're just gonna use it earlier, I think. And then hope they run out of energy, run out of steam for the last one. All right, we got the Latias, so we can pivot. We're not gonna need a full bench anymore because our Terapagos is gonna die. I think we could have knocked out with the Bouffalant. Yeah, we would have been fine. We would have been able to knock out with the Bouffalant and put an energy on Munkidori or Terapagos if they didn't have their own Munkidori that turn. I think. It's fine. See ya, and see ya. Maybe I should have got rid of Fez. I don't think it matters though. We're on odd prizes. We're gonna have to knock out one Terapagos or one Bouffalant. Hopefully we can get an Iono, and then we just need an energy, and then we can like two-shot a Gholdengo. It's really good that we at least got rid of one. And they're only down the one superior. I mean, they are needing how many energies? 7 right now? So... and they only play at how many? And they don't have an energy attached to Gholdengo. So, because they used the Munkidori last turn. Munkidori is pretty good in Gholdengo because it also just gives them, makes it so that you need one less energy a lot, I think. And they discarded a switch. It's kind of cool. Oh, they do have to play 2. All right, I don't think our Bouffalant's getting KO'd then. And we're gonna see 4 cards. Hopefully we can find our second Iono. And then we just need an energy. Which I think a good portion, like I think we have like 3 energies in the deck maybe. And they discarded an air balloon? That's good. And a boss. 2 boss down. Okay. I think we have a chance. We're dead for sure. Maybe we're not dead though. What if they... okay. I was gonna say, what if they did the math where then they make it so I hit into them and then they Munkidori me and then they knock me out whatever I promote with another Gholdengo, but I could promote Bouffalant. That maybe be hard. I don't know. Whatever. Energy switch. Don't need that. Wait a second. I have a lightning. Okay. I can't use energy switch though. All right, so we're just gonna draw. Hopefully we find Iono. Please find Iono. We found Penny. Well, I think I'm gonna put this on this guy, and then I have the lightning in the discard if I happen to need it. And oh wait, no, I'll get it back, and then I'll bump the stadium. That's what I do. And then, is there a reason not to play this? I don't think so. No reason not to play. No reason to play Penny either. We want to save that in case they try and lock us. And then we have energy switch lightning, but we're still not going to KO them. Oh shit, if I had a lightning. No, I don't know if there's a way to do Munkidori twice next turn, but that would be a way we could win if we could Munkidori them twice. But they would also have to hit. I'm pretty positive they can't KO. Because what, we have 300 health again. So they need 6 energies. If they have vessels, I think they only have like 2 or 3 left in their deck. So a vessel and a retrieval would get there. So they just need, what's it called? Or they just need a gust. They have had to discard 1,000,000 energy, which is funny to like try and to get KOs, but like they're still doing it. And yeah, this gets them 2, and then yeah. So they probably have it. They don't get Fez on the positive side because I didn't kill them. But I mean, how many ciphers have they played? All right, there's the vessel. So they have 4 energies in their hand. They just need 2 more. They've played 2 cipher. But that's it. If they don't have it, well, no, they just play superior. Okay, they have superior. I don't know what we're doing. Unless it's their last prize, I guess. All right, there it is. We'll just scoop it up because I mean, I think that's it. We've seen them add 1 with that, 2 with that, and then they have 4 more. So that's 350. So we'll just scoop it up. Then we can get 1 more game. I think I will need to put some timestamps for these games because they're getting on the longer side. But there's our 4th one, and I think we've lost the only 2 that we actually completed. The Chien-Pao game, they forfeited. It looked like they were learning what they were doing like we are. Typhlosion, we lost, and Gholdengo, we lost. I think Typhlosion, if I realized, or even if I realized the whole Bouffalant not one-shotting it thing, I think it would have been difficult. And Gholdengo, as we saw, was difficult. I don't know what I would have done differently. Yeah, it'd be nice to maybe fight a stage 2 deck that goes a little slower. But yeah, I think Chien-Pao can one-shot us. Gholdengo can one-shot us. The only ones that we haven't played that can one-shot us are Raging Bolt, and thank God it's Grimmsnarl, and Garchomp. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my throat right now. Well, we have Crispin attachment in our hand, so we can just attack with Bouffalant next turn. The only thing we're missing is a Rotom right here. So I think we're going to be discarding something. We'll get rid of that and get rid of Area 0. So we can get another one. Although stadiums are kind of nice to have versus them. What am I gonna get with Rotom? We're gonna get Hoothoot, 2 Hoothoots Noctowl. I don't know if we'll need a million stadiums. And Noctowls are probably more important to have. I'm gonna discard it. I don't know. What did I just discard? Yeah, I think that was fine. Hopefully. All right, we're gonna do this. Then we have room for Latias, easier, kind of, whatever. Cool. We prized a Hoothoot anyway. And Latias is in the deck this time. We have the Night Stretcher. We have Trumpets. We have 2 Area Zeros. And Energy Switch. Looking all right. Boom. 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 And yeah, it's gonna go Boof next turn. This should be an okay time. If we start getting knockouts our second turn, that'll get us a baby Tauros, which I think we get. Are they gonna Badoo? They're gonna sacrifice an imp. Ooh, that's cool. If they don't get TM Evo off, that'd be also nice. Then our guys don't have as much damage on them. This next turn, technically we don't need a Noctowl, right? We could just go Crispin. And maybe we don't want to put down Latias either. All right, they're gonna Iono us. That's okay. Because Latias is just dead by weakness. All the time. Classic, we got a Noctowl anyways. Well, now we need it. I kind of want to bump their stadium. We can get Crispin Stadium. Definitely getting the Crispin Stadium, or we can get Cape, but we shouldn't be dead yet. I want to bump the stadium just so they can't benefit from it. And then if they bump our stadium, we'll bump our Noctowl off the bench, and then we can get it back with Night Stretcher. That'd be our only way to do something. We also don't have... Maybe instead of this, I get Turo. No, I want the stadium. I want to bump their stadium. I just want to slow them down a little bit. And a Boof. There's Zero. Boof. Crispin. We'll go Dark Psychic. I think I'll keep the Dark in the hands. And yeah, I think this is good. Oh, we have a Noctowl in the discard pile? Oh, cool. Yeah, I think we're fine. I guess I could get it out and get a Nest Ball for Latias. I can get a Nest Ball and a Research. Playing these preemptively, I don't know. That doesn't seem great. We already played a supporter. They can hand disrupt me. They can trap me. I don't know. We played the Noctowl that we had to play, and we're just waiting on this. We are a tanky Boof right now. We have the max damage reduction. If they do Miraculous us, we're very happy we saved the Night Stretcher. Cool. Maybe this is a bump Fan Rotom type of a thing. I think I'd rather get rid of these though, just because it can get trapped. Even like if we have Latias out, they could just gust it and slow us down because we'd have to get energy to retreat it. I don't know. I think it'll be just almost as easy to KO as Fan Rotom, but 30 HP could make a difference. All right, cool. All right, we are down 2 Noctowls. Night Stretcher is being shuffled in, and we got an Ultra Ball, so we're fine. And Turo. And Glass Trumpet Energy Switch combo? I kind of want to chase down the Frostlass still. All we need here is Ultra Ball for oh, we're not gonna be able to get, yeah, we're still gonna need an energy to retreat this thing. Well, we can get it. We can Glass Trumpet Energy Switch, and then I'm gonna have to Ultra Ball away Crispin Bouffalant. I want to save Turo, I think. And then we're gonna get Nest Ball Latias. Or just Stadium Boss. Bump their Stadium again and Boss Frostlass. Or do I just kill Maractus? I don't know. Frostlass seems like a big problem. So now we bump the Stadium. Boss Snorunt. Glass Trumpets. Energy Switch. Go back in with the Boof. Only thing we're missing here is another Hoothoot down. But we can Turo pick up whatever they were to put in the active. And another boss. Nice. Maybe KOing the Morgrem would have been better, but in the long run, those things are going to make it much harder for us to be able to tank hits and give them more damage and stuff, so. And we bumped their Stadium how many times? Just twice. So, and we still have another Stadium, so hopefully slowing them down, limiting what they can do. And they're not even two-shotting us, I don't think. So that's pretty funny. Oh my god. All right, and we get Hoothoot down. I could just boss Morgrem, but I think just hitting into this is fine now. I think we Nest Ball for Hoothoot. And yep, we're just gonna hit into this. All right, they got the Snorunt. Okay, another Morgrem or another Grimmsnarl. Are they gonna TM Evo? They are. All right, I'm just gonna boss their Snorunt and kill it. I think we're totally fine with that. Ooh, all right, now we get rid of Fan Rotom though. We want to keep the Noctowl so we can Turo it. And we need Terapagos so we can use Noctowl. And we want the Boofs. So they're going to get 1 damage on everything. All right, there it is. Unfortunately, I can't bump this though. But I think I just KO that guy. We do enough to knock out Frostlass, thankfully. All right, another Hoothoot. Not too shabby. They must have rare candy in their hands. And we have 1 more boss left, I think. Yep. We are down our Trumpet and an energy switch, though. Look at how much they're getting out of this stupid spike mouth, man. They just get to keep benefiting from it every single turn. But I guess not, though. Oh! All right, and we're gonna get to go to even prizes. So we'll just have to knock out Grimmsnarl for game. We can Turo Noctowl. And then put a Munkidori down. Or get an Area 0. No, Area 0 doesn't matter now because... Do I Turo or do I not Turo? This is one of those things. I'm not sure if this is the right decision, but I'm doing it. Well, I think it made sense to play the Turo. I'm not sure if it makes sense to play Noctowl, but yeah, maybe I should have thought about it a little bit more. I should have thought about it more. Okay, Hero's Cape. That sounds funny. They're just not going to be able to kill this stupid guy. Hero's Cape, Penny or Boss? Yeah, I shouldn't have played Turo because now they can trap my Noctowl. No, I should. I don't freaking know, man. I'm gonna do this. Then we can win. Put that down. Put that on him. If they have a gusting card, they can trap us with Maractus. And that's not fun. But they promote this, so I think we're okay. And I think single Bouffalant, the perfect game. He's got the cape on him. No, they have something. Maybe they would have bossed last. They probably wouldn't have filched last turn if they had it. Oh, they do have it. Fuck. All right. They can trap us indefinitely with this. How many energies are we down? Just 1. How many energies are they down? Ooh, they didn't even have... What the? They don't even have enough to power those guys up. And all of their Marnie's Pokemon are on the board, I guess. All right, this is funny. No reason to boss yet. Just want to have a little peek see. I think our stadium's in there. Noctowl's in there. Oh, Penny. All right, cool. Because they didn't bring up Noctowl, but they didn't bring up Noctowl so they'd have more time. So that works. We have Penny as well. Sweet. We're not going to be able to win if we get it or an Ultra Ball, but we'll be able to knock out Maractus. And then Bouffalant still shouldn't die. Bouffalant EX still shouldn't be able to get KO'd. Speed this up a little? I don't know. I don't know if I want to put the energies on it, but we have energy switches. I'm gonna penny it anyways is the plan, so the energy will just go back to my hand. Okay. Getting a Munkidori back. Although they don't have energies either, so... Ooh. Okay. This could still get hairy. Please. Give us something. Maybe I should have Ultra Ball. Should I have bossed up their Grimmsnarl? This may be their last stadium, but it may not be. And if I put down Latias, it's a 2-prizer they can knock out easily. But I think I want to do this. And then I'm gonna just hope that they don't have an energy. Maybe I could have bossed up Snorunt too. And now, do I want to put down a Munkidori? I'm going to bump Noctowl. I don't think there's room for Munkidori right now because I want to have Terapagos on the bench too. And I do think I want Latias, so let's just see if they have an energy. I should have done that maybe the previous turn. Because when they used whatever it's called, like they didn't have an energy to put back in the deck. So I don't think that, I don't think they have energies, I guess. Which is weird, they only have 5 on the board. Or we only see 5, that would mean I think they play like 3. Or 8, I think they would have 3 more. And they already played a recovery card. They played Rod Night Stretcher. All right, they have a Night Stretcher. Oh, and they had an air balloon in their hands. Oh no, they got it. My bad. All right, so they're just gonna go back to Maractusing. Do they have Frostlass though? I don't think so. And we still have another Bouffalant. So we literally just need energy. Or a couple energies. Ultra Ball. All right. Did they not move damage? I don't think they moved damage with Munkidori. Well, one more energy and we can KO Maractus with the Boundless Power Bouffalant. And an Ultra Ball or Penny or whatever, we just get to pick it up, knock him out with the other Bouffalant. Petrol. They have 3 Night Stretchers? Huh. All right. Cool. I would like that dead. Is there a Frostlass down there? There is. So they've got to be getting that, right? Okay. I don't even think they can attack with Grimmsnarl anymore. Okay, they're just gonna counter catch something else. That is fine. I'm going to penny this also. Nest ball. I can play it to get it out of my hand. Let's just do that, I guess. I don't think there's anything we want to get down though, so. It's a little annoying that we're just literally sitting here, but how the game is right now. All right, let's see if we draw something. Thankfully, they're not also doing fucking Dragloaks and whatever. It just takes forever. All right, cool. All right, next turn we can do it. I'll just prevent them from taking a knockout, I guess. Although we won't totally, but... yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Move 30 to... Is there anything like we can for sure's? I don't think so. I guess this guy will be at 80, and then they'll move 30 back. No matter who I move it to, it's just still going to be get KO'd or whatever. So, like, they're gonna move it back. That's what I mean. So, I think I just put it on that. Oh wait, I could have Night Stretchered, but I don't think we want to do that. Maybe I should have benched the other Munkidori also instead of just researching it away. I swear, I don't think they can recover this Maractus though and corner us again. Cool. They must have stuff prized, right? Maybe they just got an energy? Either way, we can penny and then just knock this guy out. Pretty sure. Penny, charm. Put back up the big boof. And then bench Latias again, so we have free retreat. Thank God. Well, that was probably the best game we could ask for to end it on. Sorry, I don't have a lot to say when we're just getting Maractus and Budude. I'm honestly just like, if we were playing in real life, all of those turns when people are Buduing, when they're Dragloaking, they just seems to take a million years on, or Maractus and then the Frost Blast damage. Everything just seems to take so freaking long on TCG Live. I'm just so annoyed. Like, I'm so bored while playing against that. And also I that on top of me like having troubles misplaying and visualizing stuff on TCG Live, it's just tilting. So I'm very happy though that we'll have to say we got to tank some hits and just kind of destroy with the Bouffalant. Taking 90 damage from Grimmsnarl, bossing their stupid Frostlass Snoruns so they couldn't play the game, and then tanking hits was very satisfying. So great one to end it on. If you're interested in trying out the deck, there'll be a thing to copy and paste in the description. As you can see against Gholdengo, I don't know what would have really helped. I mean, Ursaluna could only do 240 anyway, so we would still need to tank a hit and then move the damage back with Munkidori, which we never did, I think. But still fun idea, fun deck. Bouffalant's still a fun Pokemon. Best hair in standard, that's for sure. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next one. Peace.